back to the channel, everybody. I'm sorry I've not been able to post or do anything. I actually fractured my radial bone and radial head bone a few weeks back, several weeks back actually, and I just been in a sling and finally recovered and where I can actually move it, and that's about all I can really do. So but you know, again, I apologize. Thank you for sticking around. I'm hoping to get better. So not only my bone or my arm, I also did some damage to my knee, but I'm a lot better now. Finally got through most of that. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And without further ado, we'll get into what I have here. This is the 6 cents box for the month of November. I did film October's box and then I slipped and fell and got injured. So I didn't really get a chance to post that, and I will as soon as I can. But like I said, I've been dealing with being sick and everything else. So without further ado, we'll get into November's bag for the 6 cents super sack. Here we go. We have some finesse jig heads. This is a 1/8 swim jigs. This is baby shad. As you can see there, it's a 1/0 hook. Really good swim bait jigs or heads. So next up we have some. Oh, these are new. I've never seen these. This is called the cobbler minnow. Little crappie jig minnows. Look at how tiny that thing is. I mean, literally, look how tiny that thing is. It's hard to see, but anyway, it's just a single little minnow, and you get a full pack. Obviously, this is an exclusive color, so you only get it in this bag only. And again, this is a cobbler minnow. Never heard of it. So there you go. 6 cents has got cobbler minnows now, I guess, for some crappie. So next up we have a divine swim bait. These will go really good. This is the ghost ice minnow. These will go really good with your heads here. So pair those up. Really good swim bait. I love this swim bait on the back of a spinner bait. I haven't tried the back of a chatterbait yet, but I will. I think it'll be really good. Next up, we have 3/0 stout hooks from 6 cents. This is their EWG hooks. So you get 5 in there. Oh, one of my favorite, the Juggle Minnow. Very good Juggle Minnow. This is a really good color compared. This actually, excuse me, this mimics the bayfish really well, which is great because if you look at here, you can see that this would be really good. You can use this on the back of a chatterbait, spinnerbait, a jig, right? You can also use this on the back of a jig on a swim jig or something like that. Use that on the back of a chatterbait, or you can just nose hook it, use it as a drop shot, or feed it on there, or even if that, you can even use it as like a swim bait because of the way it is. But usually you see it on a back of a chatterbait or spinnerbait. So which is cool because then, you know, it's cold season right now. You know, it's time to handle some things here. Last but not least, we have a trace. This is a 1/0 5-inch trace. Pretty stoked about this one. We'll go ahead and get this thing open. So while I'm opening this, you know, those jungle minnows, they work really good if you want to do that, or you can take a swim bait or a uh, jig style head. So see, like I have a swim bait color, or right here is like a swim bait head. You can use that on those jungle minnows. I do make those, so if anybody's interested, I do make those. I do make Ned rigs. I do make swim jigs. So right there's like a swim jig. Here's another swim jig, same color. Here's a different style swim jig with the so I do make them, and I do have them for sale. If you're interested in any of them, please inquire via Instagram or let me know on here, and I'll send you my Instagram. But this here is a swim bait that I absolutely love. And with Black Friday coming up, it's probably pretty good to get out there and try to get some more stuff through. It'd be good to get some more opportunities to get you some swim baits and stuff, especially if you go in the tackle warehouse. The swim baits are so much percentage off. If you go into 6 cents, they're also so many percentage off. So check those guys. Check out those ones specifically. Oh man, see, I can't. This would be perfect around here. This is a trace, 5-inch trace. This is called First Shad, if I remember correctly. I'm still learning all my. Yep, Shad Burst. Look at that, translucent in the middle. Really good tail. Nice jointed swim bait. I have tried these out in my swimming pool before just to see how they are. They do have a nice little wavy glide action, really nice, beautiful. They have different colors. I absolutely love this one. They also have like a, I want to say, it's a bluegill style, but this one here will be really good in that clear water, and it just gives it enough flash, right, to get their attention and to be able to. And this one here is a slow sink. Yes, it's a slow sink trace 5-inch swim bait. So anyway, like I said, you can go on. It's Black Friday. Go on to 6 cents, 6cents.com. Pick up some trace or some other swim baits. Get anything that you possibly can. This by far is my favorite right now. I'm starting to kind of look into wanting to get into the swim bait game, so that's going to be awesome. That's it for this bag. So, juggle minnow, really good again on this type of swim bait head, right? Or you can take this and pair it up with that swim bait head, and then get you a nice pedal tail. Also do a swim bait style head on that. So juggle minnow, really good to have. A stout 3-aught hooks. You can never go wrong without any type of hooks or anything. Then you got so like right here's one of mine. This is my green pumpkin, my version of green pumpkin shad, right? So take that with something like that, swim bait, and go through there. So like I said, it's a green pumpkin shad style bait. So very nice. Anyway, I do those colors. Anyway, well, like I was saying, to throw a nice minnow on the back. You can put this on the back of a spinnerbait. I actually have, this is what I caught my PB on, largemouth PB, in a tournament with my brother. Right there it is. Sorry, my arm still wants to, but right here it is. This is the, this is what I use. It's a 6 cents spinnerbait with the ice, this particular back, but I put garlic or chartreuse dye on the tail, and this is what I caught my fish on. So my PB from a largemouth is 4 pound and 12 ounces. So looking for a 5 so, but they do work. So again, swim baits, can't go wrong there. The finesse jig heads, these things are phenomenal. I love these things. I'll get one out and show you. I know I usually don't get these out, but this one is baby shad. Look at that. Look at that little profile. That's pretty cool. Little cool profile. Worked really well with those minnows, or those juggle minnows, if you want to try that, you know, for straight up and down jigging or overhead jigging. But I would use those paddle tail. And then, of course, you know, if I had something smaller and a smaller, like for instance, something similar to this here, right? A 90-degree hook, I would use a smaller, like the peso, I think is what it's called, that goes with that. Anyway, this is a crappie style. It's called a clobber minnow, and it's an exclusive color. Obviously, this is not an exclusive color, but a finesse swim bait jig head. Swim baits, and like I said, this is my favorite by far. 100%. An absolute staple. I like these. I really do, and I can't wait to get out there and start using them next year. But you know, I know I haven't been posting a lot, and like I said, I apologize. I've tried to handle some things. I've been trying to get my arm in better condition and feeling a lot better. It is feeling a lot better. Still got some recovery to go, but I can move it around now. I was in a sling for 3 weeks, or feels like an eternity. I think 3 to 4 weeks. I did have it casted and splinted, so it was pretty bad. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna jump out of here. I got some things to do. I gotta build some jig heads for a friend. So got some more jig heads I gotta do for some people. But let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite. Like I said, this trace here is my favorite. I love these things. I can't wait to get out and use them a lot more and understand how the dynamics of them and how they operate. But that's all I got for the video. Thank you for swinging by as always. God bless. Have a nice week. Out of here. Tuesday.